Yes. You know what that means?
Hey, and we back, and we back, and we back, and we back.
Period.
Hey guys. I'm trying to get my YouTube voice down pack. Hey guys.
Girl, if you don't shut the hell up.
Welcome back.
Subscribe.
Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Swear to God, that just gave me chills. Like, do not do that. I have a nightmare later.
Damn, it was that bad. OMG.
You sounded good, girl.
Hey guys.
That's what I did. Every YouTube channel you get on. Hey guys. So,
And I just feel like you was about to sell me a casserole dish. Like, don't
I do got one for sale. The Glow Gang merch is gonna include a casserole bowl. Get with it. Now, welcome back, guys. It is Girl Talk with the Glow Gang.
Ow.
Hey.
Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday.
Welcome back. I missed y'all.
I know. I'm moving, y'all. I'm tired of being like left out. I can't, just pull up when I'm having a rough day. FaceTime is not cutting it. I need to be able to come to your house and cry and smoke some weed or something. So yeah.
We can't wait. It's I'm being patient, but I know it's gonna happen at some point.
It's happening.
We have been part of the patient, persistent gang, but we can't wait.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
How's your week going?
Great. I went to the Alicia Keys concert last night. It was so fucking good, y'all. Like she out. She performed for 2 hours. Like,
oh shit, she got that many?
I was gonna say she don't have nothing new. Just
it's all old stuff.
She did a dope little segment of where she's dropping a new album, and so she did it where she played a little snippet of her like classic, just her vocals with the piano, and then she did the same version of that song Uncut, which was just kind of like a lit beat to it, and had us like vote on which version we like better. And she did that for like 3 songs on her new album that's coming out.
That's lit.
Yeah, she did a good job. And it's like the fact I only paid $25 for the ticket.
Oh shit, $25. That's what I'm saying. I need to move. It's so much to do. And it's
yeah. I went to the old school R&B this weekend. Like I'm lit. I'm going to the Tiana Taylor concert in a couple of weeks.
Don't tell me,
girl. You is lit. You coloring for real. Like
Shanice, your brows are
good, guys.
I was just about to say, can we have a moment for the brows?
Yes, like they need their segment, girl. Them joints is
a moment for the brows. My birthday gift. Thank you very much, Mia.
I love them.
Stay on point.
Okay. Everything. I'm coming to Raleigh to get mine done.
I am telling y'all, if y'all ever was thinking about microblading, stop thinking about it and get it done.
Oh, I love them. They're like
so. Yes.
My brows are thick, so I don't think I should get that.
Yeah, I know. I'm over here with the.
You don't really need them.
I need.
But all it eliminates though is just you needing to pencil or shape or any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't have to do it
right away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wake up and go, and once a month get like my little extras plucked off real quick. So it was definitely a great. I'm glad I did that, because if you knew me before, you didn't know me. You don't know me. You
don't know the upgraded brow me, okay?
You know what I'm saying? That'll be my name next week. Anybody who knew me before, how long ago I want to say? 4 years ago. You don't know me.
Okay.
You don't know me.
Okay. Yes, Willie, her name is Biggie Tawes. Yes.
Yes, her name's this week. Treese. What?
She goofy about that. What? I got the song suggestion last week, and if y'all checked it out, then y'all know what Treese's name is about. But please explain. Let our audience know.
I mean, honestly, when I heard the song, I was really ready to call Tink like, is you fucking my nigga? Cause
not Miss you celibate. What you mean? You goofy over the rose. You goofy over Rose, babe.
Hit a little too close to home, huh?
It's a no for me. I'm actually about to start yoga because I was in some very compromising positions, and I was like, damn, I'm pretty flexible. I'm about to start doing yoga.
I hate you.
Not that convinced you to do yoga.
Period.
Okay.
Not that convinced you to do yoga, but I feel you, sis. Do the yoga.
You too, you might be on to something.
It's peaceful. Let me share your live.
Hey,
all
Willie.
right, Willie, share.
So let's get straight into the motherfucking monkeypox. I just feel like at this point they trying to take us out because every month, every week is something. Like I cannot. This shit started out as, oh, it's just, something between gay men. Now kids got it, women got it, everybody got it, but can't nobody get the vaccine but a gay man.
Well, I need the vaccine, so I'm trans gay man.
I said that. I was like, oh, I identify as a gay man. I have sex with men, so I identify as a gay man, and I'm gonna need y'all to run up off of that vaccine because what the fuck? Like, what?
Why are Americans so vain? Like that is what I am really taking from. Like, first of all, let me let it be very clear. I identify as whatever I need to identify so I can get that vaccine. But when the coronavirus vaccine came out, everybody like, nah, I'm not putting that poison in my body. Da, 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 da. A disease that pop up all over your face and all over your body. We trying to run and be the first in line.
Sign me the fuck up. Like,
no,
what?
I saw that. I saw one picture. All it took was one. And I was like, where can me and my kids get it? Like,
listen, I was at the hospital yesterday, and this girl that I know from high school stopped me and gave me a hug. She worked at the hospital. Let me tell you how I was itching ever since. I was like, now why the fuck did I let her hug me? I was bugging. As soon as I walked in the door, I dropped all my shit off and hopped in the shower. I could not understand why the fuck she touched me in this monkeypox era. And you work at the hospital, I felt violated completely.
And you work at the hospital, like
completely.
In general, nobody should be touching nobody. Can everybody please agree to that? Because I really want this to like die down and go away because it's fucking disgusting.
It is.
Sorry for whoever got it. Feel better get well soon. But it's fucking disgusting. And I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
At all. So yeah, it's the cases are increasing. So from the Glow Gang, the girls, we are advising you 6 feet apart. Don't touch nobody. Wash your hands. Sanitize.
Period. On repeat.
Any word on how it's actually transmitted?
So close contact.
Yeah, like you could get it. I don't even want to try on clothes no more because they're saying you could get it from trying on clothes. You can. I'm all set.
So it's not like Corona where like if you say you on the airplane and somebody in first class sneezes and it's not airborne, it has to actually. It's like chickenpox. You ever had chickenpox?
I did, and that's why another reason I got trauma from having chickenpox. Like,
then you can't get monkeypox.
Bitch, I ain't trusting it. Don't play with me.
I just made that up. Guys, I just made that up. Don't listen to me.
No, out of here.
I just freestyled that. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. But it's chickenpox times 20.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought y'all making me itch. All right, on to other things that make things itch. Nicki Minaj.
So there was like a fake page, I guess, on Instagram that dropped some stories about Nicki Minaj, basically saying that they were her assistant, that she fired her, that Nicki Minaj owes $173 million in back taxes, that her husband, Kenneth Petty, is a creep, that he's the reason why Jay-Z and Beyonce don't fuck with her. What else was they saying? It was a lot.
She basically was trying to like say she was giving all the juicy details
about Cardi B, that she's obsessed with Cardi B.
That and that he tried to even hit on her. The husband
is obsessed with
Nicki Minaj. Nicki does payola too. She paid for certain songs again. Yeah. I mean, the only thing I ran away with and was like, this probably true is, I feel like B and Hov is like, we need a little bit of space between y'all. I was cool with you, but then you married that dude, and I don't really know. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. So
Right.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of space. On top of the fact that her brother got convicted for something very similar. So I feel like that may have been the only true thing that I felt like, oh, okay, but beyond that, I don't know. I think it's weird, and I feel like a real assistant would have signed an NDA. So you ain't out here spilling no real tea because you about to go to it's over. You're not gonna have no money. You're not gonna be able to get hired nowhere else. So it was giving fake from the beginning. But I mean, I guess
we have an album and some music that's about to drop. So I don't know. Maybe she's just trying to create some.
That's what everyone is saying because Nicki Minaj came out saying that it was fake, but she did say she signed an NDA, but it was for she can't publish anything. So she can speak on things, but she can't publish anything. It's giving Desperado. And like you said, it's almost like why are you shooting yourself in the foot? Because that industry is a very small industry. So she definitely shot herself in the foot. And I'm always for I don't feel like people do that for no reason. So in some aspects, I feel like it had to have some truth to it. I do believe she don't like Cardi B. But everybody knows that though.
Her husband is a creep.
That was no new tea. But it just had me scratching my head girl, you just done? You don't want to work?
Yeah, you set. Your money is set. Okay.
Right. So that's all I took for it because I'm always wondering what's people's.
Unless maybe she has multiple assistants, so they don't know that she will be able to pinpoint exactly who it was.
Well, she had got fired, so she knew.
All right, let's talk about Neo.
Ciao.
Egghead.
So this is why I feel like that whole social media, putting your relationship on there and all that gold shit is not even it's for what? So him and his wife just got remarried, just had a new baby. And now you're going to come to these here Beyonce internets and tell us that this nigga been cheating and we already knew that. And that you're done and don't send you no more. Don't send nothing else to your DM. You're all set. You're leaving him. You're hurt. You can't believe it. But huh? What? What? We didn't need to know that. Some stuff I really feel like you should just hold to yourself. But the other end of it is okay, you did all this showing off in public, so you want to tell us too. So I get that. But it just was a lot. It was very messy. It was Neo liking the comment. I mean, liking her post.
Word. That's I thought that was super petty of him, but he's petty anyway. I just feel like he a girl anyway.
How you liking this shit, nigga? Get out of here. So
he's petty.
That was petty for me, but my heart breaks for her because to go through getting cheated on and having a new baby and a divorce and all of that already by itself is a lot, but then they have to do it in front of people is even more. But you could have kept it to yourself, sis. We knew.
That's what I was about to say. So I read a meme that was I hate when people come on the internet and be crying and be like, oh, I'm going through so much. Y'all, please give me my space. And it's we wouldn't even know. You told us. You put us in your space. So I just feel in some respects, she don't want to be forgotten. So she let me garner all this sympathy and all of this because without Neo, what's really my platform? So now she got to start building some different type of, because I really feel like fame and all of that stuff is really addicting. So the thought of losing it is let me throw this out here, get all these people behind me, and then launch something or whatever. Which is
one of those reality shows, so she definitely is a little fame seeker. But she got 3 seeds by him, so she should be Gucci.
Yeah, but sometimes it's not just about money. They want to be recognized. They want to be famous.
Yeah, that's
give me the coin.
I agree. I want the money. I don't give a fuck if the internet knows. Give me, Eddie, I want half. Give me half. Okay.
I need all that.
Give me my half and then my child support. I want it all. Okay. You cheated. Good. I'm about to tell
everybody. Take them to the bank, sis.
It's up. Okay.
Give me my coins.
Word.
Speaking of these Y chromosome carriers and all the shenanigans that they keep up with, this motherfucker Irv Gotti. Okay. Everybody knows that he messed with Ashanti. Okay, cool. Everybody knows he messed with her while he was very much married to Deb. Okay, cool. But why are you out here crying about how you found out that she actually got a man? Like
He must not still be married.
Huh?
He must not still be married.
I don't know.
Still married.
He's but they're not
still
together.
Married, guys.
They're not together. There's no way.
Maybe they separated and they did it silently, but so
I've
far
never heard of them getting divorced, so I don't know. That's crazy.
It's still
he legit pulled a ghost. Like, bitch, don't talk to me about that. I lost the love of my life. Like, what the fuck is wrong? How is he really still mad? Like, oh, I found out, like everybody else, she walked into the game and it's like, oh, Nelly and Ashanti are here. Like, what?
And then for them to call him out and he like didn't correct him because he was like, oh, it don't sound like you're over it. He didn't correct him. He did nothing. Like his feelings is to this day still hurt.
That was the love of his life.
He was obsessed.
Clearly. Like, I don't know. I feel bad for Ashanti because it's like her name is still attached to these two men that she's not with. Like,
right. Yeah,
got that fire.
Right. Yeah.
It definitely sucks.
I feel bad.
Like as the wife, like listening to that, like what you say when he come home?
I ain't talking. I want to fight. I don't want to talk. Like we gotta fight. We gotta tussle. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you embarrass me like that?
It's still embarrassing me all these years later. You're still giving press.
I mean, but I do want a nigga to love me that much that 20 years later you still mad that I'm like
we cannot have our cake and eat it too, ladies. We can't have it both ways.
I mean, I do.
I don't want no one husband. Y'all remember that scenario I sent you?
That was not convincing, sis.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but
swear to God, I just tried. Be obsessed with me till you die, nigga. You lost me.
You like, damn, that's the one that got away. Like, I want every ex to be telling the story like, damn, nah, she the one that got away. Like, I want you to know. Like,
yeah, that was Bay. Like, yeah.
He is so toxic. Like admitted how toxic we are. Not be obsessed with me till you die, though. But yes,
you die.
And then I want you to haunt me. Okay.
Oh no, I don't know. Now you took it too far. Don't fucking haunt me.
So yeah.
All right. So
I know Ronnie was on, but maybe he linked off. Zack, send him a message. We're about to let our guests in.
Oh, you eating? You want me to take you off?
Not you took him off.
Let him
finish.
DM us when you're ready.
This is a lot right now. Why does every male guest come on here like this? Why?
He's on go, okay?
I cannot. It's always these
Zack didn't even get muted. He got kicked backstage already.
He is enjoying whatever he's eating, so we want to give him that. But it is time for the this or that segment, and we want you to participate.
Ronnie, I told him to join back. He was on, but then I don't know what happened.
We all want to know if you made that meal, though. Did you cook it? If you didn't cook it, then we don't really care what you're eating.
Mr. Johnson. You had the whole hot topic segment to get right.
Nigga, I've been right. I've been in here for like 10 minutes.
Oh shit. They don't like being in the hallway.
You see them, right? They don't like it at all.
You gotta start sending them the link when it's time for them to come on, because they do not like being in the hallway.
Then we be like waiting, so we be trying to be proactive instead of reactive.
Hey, listen, I'm a professional. Being backstage is nothing new to me.
Oh shit!
You just didn't give me the proper introduction, so I had no idea that I was coming on now.
All right, kick him off stage. Kick him. Let's give him his
Well, you know, we
introduction.
usually bring him on stage and introduce him at the same time, but let me just give this man what he wants. Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Bringing to the girl talk stage.
I'm doing a drum roll.
Oh,
From the Funny Hustle podcast. Welcome these niggas to the stage. Welcome these niggas to the stage. Come on, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going.
Funny Hustle podcast is in the house. We got Zack and Ronnie. Hopefully we don't have to mute or kick them out. We like really excited about having you guys on today. Hello, gentlemen. Hello.
Welcome.
What up, Glow Gang?
Yay! Gang. What up?
Everybody good? Everybody happy? Everybody healthy?
Yes, we are.
Yes, monkeypox free. How y'all doing?
For now.
Don't put that this way.
For now.
Who are you talking to? We're good. We got the vaccine. We already in line to get it.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
That's good. I
I
came
was
down with
talking
symptoms
greasy
last
about
night,
men.
so I might have it.
Is that what this is? Is this like
That is not what we do here. We were
is this a
talking
male
greasy.
bashing session?
Absolutely not. We were talking greasy
like,
about Earth God
what
and
is
his
this?
tenderness. That's
What is
it.
this?
Just Herb Gotti. He needed to be told off real quick.
He did.
He out here still lusting over Ashanti and fully married.
Hey man, that is what we like to call grade A snatch. She's never going to forget that. You gotta work that through your system. That ain't no shit that you just wake up and forget about.
He not getting over her no time soon. Not in the
Nah, that's
lifetime.
not.
He won't.
But you keep that to yourself when you marry. You don't come on a national television.
it's like reopening up a wound.
Yeah. That's
'Cause
real.
y'all
It wasn't
know.
reopened because it was never closed. He never forgot about her.
Now your wife get on here and she's just like looking off into the sky,
About that
like
big back.
dang.
She know what it is.
Eve.
You think she just found out about that?
Oh nah, she knows.
No,
she
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 did.
know what it is.
But don't throw
But
that shit in my
they
face.
healed, they moved forward. They probably went to therapy. And
Allegedly healed it, and then he just threw the shit back in her face.
So hold on, y'all talking about Herb Gotti. You gonna sit here and tell me that none of you have a guy from your past that you still think about?
Yes, absolutely.
Not a one.
I don't.
nah.
I know. It's like, nah, but not that I'm on any public platform. Like, listen, I don't.
Ronnie, these niggas are the worst.
Lies on top of lies.
Y'all the worst.
Listen, I'm keeping it a bean. No, there's nobody that I think of, but even if I did, I would not be on a public platform like, yeah, you know, I got this new husband or the husband I done had for the past 20 years. But that nigga before him, yeah, I'm still hurt.
Maybe he was just shooting the shot and just said fuck it. He shot it in the dark and was just like fuck it. He don't go for what he knows.
One of those things where he was on a podcast and he probably wanted to be authentic. He wanted to keep it real. So when he was asked about it, he had to tell the truth. But I just feel like he didn't have to be so extra.
Yeah, he took it too far. Like, you took it too far. But I mean, we all know that men are more tender than we are. So he just proved it. Like, men are way more emo when it comes to women that they love than they like to lead on, and we're shown time and time again. Yeah. But let's get into our this or that segment. Okay.
Jewel.
We have Hotline by Pretty Ricky or Slow Down by Bobby Valentino. Treese, what you going?
I'm going with Hotline by Pretty Ricky. That's my shit.
After Googling shit.
I'm definitely hotlining it. We're gonna go round robin. I'm hotline. What about you, Zack?
I don't know neither one of them goddamn songs, so
you're not that old.
You don't know
I listen to 90s hip hop. That's it. That's all I listen to. It's some 90s R&B.
You don't listen to R&B.
I'm a thug. I fuck the NWA.
You know what? Goodbye.
I'm like straight out of Compton. Crazy motherfucking name. I'm this game called niggas with attitude.
Oh.
All right. What about you, Ronnie?
I'm an R&B head, so I definitely go for Hotline for sure.
Hotline.
That was.
I think I'm going Slow Down. I don't know. That was a vibe.
Slow down?
I I just
wanna
Oh, I have heard that song.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that
oh.
one. That song.
Is that pretty right?
That's the one I'm picking.
That one.
Yeah,
that
like that is.
that's the
I'm
one.
going with Slow
Yeah.
Down.
Yo,
It
Bobby
is
B showed
alright.
his ass at the concert this weekend. They had to tell him to get off the stage. He's so
He-
loud.
He's trying to let y'all know he still got it.
Wait, they had to tell Bobby Valentino to get off the stage?
Yes, he didn't want to get off.
I think it got 3 songs. What did he do? What did he do to chorus the
Black
like a
Hair Black.
like he did that 8 times? Like
I can't see it.
Nobody really want to hear from him. Nobody.
He
wanna
just
hear
kept doing runs, probably. You know how them R&B seekers like to do
They
the
definitely
runs.
keep doing their little runs and riffs.
Words. So we got, what's the next one? Grapevine by Brownstone or Sending My Love by Zayn. Go ahead, Zach. Which one? He don't know.
Yeah,
He
Trick
really
is
don't
real
know.
fuck it is.
Oh my God.
That you were feeling too fine. That's all I know. It's too old.
No, keep going. Do it again.
You know, great
Do it one
vibe.
more time. Do it one more time.
No, I
Cynthia.
can't
Go
sing.
ahead, Mia. You was hitting that shit. Go ahead, Mia.
Mia, one more time.
Mia,
Don't
do
hype
it one more
me, y'all.
time
Don't
so we
hype
can hear you. Let us.
Treese, go ahead and sing it. I can't.
Oh, now you can't. You just got done doing a full rendition.
I heard it through the grapevine.
No, hey, no. Treese, let me do it again. What the fuck was that? She got hookah voice. What the fuck was that?
You got the hookah
Just
voice.
slowed it down to everything.
She got the hookah voice. You sound like Roger from Zack.
Stop playing with me, Zach.
I thought you was gonna be like, I wanna be your man.
I wanna be your... All right. So the other song is "Sending My Love" by Janae, and I really do not remember that, tree. So you're gonna have to.
Y'all gonna make me pull up my goddamn YouTube.
Sending my love to you. That's all I know.
I like that song.
So which
I'm
one
gonna pick
you
that
going
one.
with? Sending
You
My
gonna
Love.
pick
Okay. Ronnie, which
Yeah,
one
that
you
one. That one.
Sending My Love?
They like we don't know these songs.
Yep, that
They
one.
don't.
love
No,
it.
I know
love
it's
that
just sending
song.
my love. I just didn't know who sings it?
Grapevine, Brownstone.
Brownstone.
No, who sings the sending my love to you?
Oh, Janae.
Janae.
Who would have known?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
We're definitely showing our age right here. And
Oh,
I'm just know,
they older than us. Stop.
I'm saying we are that we even know it, but I'm
Look at
going
y'all.
with Janae.
Who
Which is
older
Y'all
than what?
older.
Who older than what?
Crazy?
Y'all older than us.
Mia, how old are you?
Period.
I'm in my
I'm
30s.
36.
No, I really am. You ain't pull out my passport. I really am.
You
Yeah, no, I
36?
really am. Just because my husband was older than me, I'm still in my 30s. Yeah, I am.
Let me do some math real quick.
Yeah, add it up. Yeah.
How old?
5 years older than me.
How old is your husband?
He's
42.
Listen, we're not doing that because that's my estranged husband. But anyway.
Oh, y'all not together no more?
Oh shit.
Oh,
The next
man.
sister that is
Y'all not together?
He's Mine by Mook and
Look,
Sons.
No.
Mine. You
No,
made
no.
it out of
Hold
what?
on.
I got him.
No, nigga. No.
That man was a great man. That's like a great man.
How long you been divorced?
My divorce isn't final.
Okay.
Who filed
So
for
there's
divorce?
still a
You?
chance that maybe, possibly, y'all could,
You should be to listen to the podcast. No, it's not.
It's no chances.
You filed for divorce?
Never mind.
Talk to me backstage. It's like, nah, but
we'll be with y'all backstage.
we can do the recap after the show. So the next sister that is He's Mine by Moke and Stuff or Stroke You Up by Changing Faces.
Now, y'all have got to know these.
He's mine. You made
Yeah, that
Can't
song.
sleep at night.
That is some real bird ass shit though. We're gonna have to
Stroke you up.
I stroke you up.
I don't mind.
Wait, who sings that?
Changing Faces. That was one of R. Kelly groups.
I would have never known. I thought it was R.
Already know
Kelly.
the dub on that
You
one.
thought it was an R. Kelly
I
song?
thought R. Kelly sang that.
All right, stroke you up or he's mine. Round robin. Let's go. Hit it.
I'm going Stroke
Stroke You Up.
Stroke You Up.
Yep, me too.
I hated that song.
You hated Stroke You Up?
Hated it.
Why?
Girl, with he's mine.
Hated it.
The side chick.
Okay. No more songs because y'all don't know y'all music anyway. Car
Nah, we
sex.
just don't know them
We just
bullshit
don't know the
songs.
bullshit. That's all.
That was classics.
Those were classic, courtesy of
Those
Trees.
are
This was
classics.
the old school concert, okay?
Yes.
You just
Car
named a
sex,
bunch of one-hit wonders. Those are not
car
classics.
sex or
That's a fact.
bathroom sex. Zach.
Say that again.
Car sex or bathroom sex.
Car sex.
Ronnie.
Bathroom sex is a little weird if it's not your bathroom.
It makes it more interesting.
That's how
Ronnie.
you get monkeypox.
You know what?
Car sex.
Bathroom
Definitely
sex
car sex.
in my bathroom.
You fucking on a sink that a homeless nigga just washed his dick in. That's no good. That's come on.
Why you had to go there? Mia, which one you going with?
Because I mean, I'm still going bathroom sex, but at a nice, like, classy restaurant, they be big. You don't sit on anything. You don't touch anything. You know, you like linked over.
Like what? What you do?
That's kind of nasty.
It's part of a fantasy. I haven't quite brought it to fruition. Well, no, there was this one time. So what you do is you got to try it. Y'all try it and come back and let me know.
No. I need to know what to do before I decide to try. What was
The
that?
first time I had bathroom sex was kind of on some shit like on Soul Food, where, you know, we was at a family function and it's like, oh, okay, let's just sneak off to the bathroom real quick.
So y'all fucked in the bathroom at Genesee Park Boulevard is what you're saying?
No, we were at my mom's house.
At your mom's house?
See, that's what I was thinking more. Like you're like at like a family function
I
and
feel
y'all
judged, but
go
yeah.
off somewhere.
Yeah, it's like a dip off. But
Yeah.
I've been to some very nice restaurants where I be scoping the bathroom out like, oh, this would be very nice to like.
Yeah, front. Well, maybe the men's bathrooms are nasty because
That's
you
not
know,
what
our
it is.
Bathrooms are nasty.
No, we be having a whole setup. We be
There's
having
somebody in there handing us towels and shit.
Yeah, but y'all also got like baby diapers, tampons.
Tampons.
We are not in a
unsanitary shit
stall.
that's in there, so it's a little bit nastier probably than ours. Ours is pretty simple with a bunch of piss.
Ours is pretty standard. The only thing you're gonna find in a men's bathroom that's disgusting is like some piss on the floor.
That's it.
Just
Yeah, that sounds.
that's it.
That you stand in when you pee.
No tampons.
You was going bathroom sex.
No pads. No baby diapers.
Where do y'all think these items are? They're not on the counter.
No, they're not on the floor, dog. Like,
We're
have you
not-
ever went to a woman's bathroom?
Yes, and it was disgusting. It looked like Armageddon.
Not Armageddon. I don't know where you was at.
Where were you?
Where were you? Where were you?
At work.
Where were you? We're concerned.
Okay, I'm going bathroom. Is also one of my fantasies that I need to make happen. I'm going bathroom.
Hey, I'll tell
Look
you
at these little nasty huzzies.
No, the nigga just bend you over in the bathroom. You looking at the mirror. You looking at him.
You
y'all
can see.
together.
Yes.
It's fucking lit.
It's so
Right.
lit. Then you got to try not to be too loud. It's just so many elements to
And
it.
then you got to come out and you fix it yourself when you come out. Like
You come out and his neck all sweaty. Everybody know what you did.
No, you don't be sweaty. You just be glowed up. It's a
The
little
neck. To be sweating.
not the neck. That's what the bathroom is for. You know, get some paper towels.
There ain't enough paper towel in the world to stop that neck from sweating after a good one.
True. All right.
So
Fingers
y'all
are puffed
both
up.
going with car sex?
Yeah, they both
Both
said
of them went
car.
with car sex.
Car.
Y'all are too tall for that, but all right.
Exactly. Like, what kind of car sex y'all getting on? Because I'm confused. But
Car sex.
You let that
definitely.
seat back.
Car
Or
sex is definitely going to be.
I've driven trucks most of my life,
It's
so
going
it's
to be a
not
lot better
really
than bathroom sex for sure.
that
You're
tough.
definitely going to have a lot more leverage in a car than you do.
But you know what else I found out about cars? Like the headrest, you can take that completely off, and
It comes off.
it'll go all the way down. So I got you.
Oh, I never knew
think.
that.
And
Oh,
plus,
you knew.
I
You knew.
think it depends on the size. I think it depends on the size of the woman more or less than the man. If the woman is a decent size, maybe it's a lot better. If a man could be 6'5" and it ain't gonna matter if the girl is.
Because he drive that car every day. He know his angles. It comes down to the woman.
Yeah, she
Definitely.
can't be fat as hell trying to get on top.
Ladies,
Amen.
Be
burn
tall
your
as hell.
ankles.
That's probably why I don't participate in car sex. I'm too tall. It's like, no.
Or you just be fucking with niggas with little cars.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
You can't fucking a Nissan Sentra, nigga. You 6'2".
Mia,
Let them know how tall you is, Mia. Let them know.
how tall is you?
I'm 5'11". 5'11" without hips.
Yeah.
without hills.
If you got a Nissan Sentra, it's gonna get weird.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
I
We
can't
just
get
go
all
to
that.
Every time you back it up, it's gonna hit the horn. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna
Yeah,
it's
you
gonna
just
be
need to stay fucking with niggas in the Tahoe, Suburban, stay in that kind of realm.
That's my style anyway. So
Hey,
yeah.
find a
That'd be
nigga with a
decent.
minivan.
Right, that'll be decent.
Nope. That's given he got too many kids.
That's gonna fuck me up
That's
in the
given
head.
he got too many kids.
No, he do laser shit. He do Instacart. He got a packaging business. He ain't even got no kids.
Okay,
He got that for business.
Or
yes,
you could
Robert,
just-
I am Shaq Jr. Yes, I'm tall.
Or
as
you
shit.
could just use him because he fucked really good, and then that's it. And you don't fuck with him after that.
Just for your
All right,
context.
single
Okay.
or cuffed up?
What is it?
Robin, go ahead,
Single?
Trees.
Being single or cuffed up, and I'll go first. I prefer being cuffed up. I don't. These single streets is not giving what they're supposed to give.
Yeah, definitely cuffed up.
I am gonna go with FRE. No. Cuffed up.
Stop playing.
Stop acting. Stop acting.
Stop playing. But motherfucker Ike show up. Okay.
Right.
Zach, single or cuffed up?
Single.
Interesting. Ronnie?
That was really harsh.
It like very.
No, I just wanted you to know that I was serious.
Yes, you felt it.
Like I didn't want you to waver with it. I didn't want you to be like, maybe no. I said what I said.
Dead ass. Okay.
Dead ass.
All right, Ronnie, single or cuffed up?
I'll go cuffed.
Aww.
All right. We love to see it.
Aww.
Bitch.
We love that. We're so here for Black love.
All right. Our last
Girl, he got a girl. He don't want to get cursed out.
Period.
Our-
As he should be.
our
You did
last,
right,
we not
Ronnie.
gonna
You
Irv
did
Gotti
right,
him
right?
tonight. We not gonna Irv Gotti him.
Say
Our
that.
last this or
He trying
that.
to get his dick sucked.
The final this or that question is going to be podcast or radio.
You already know where we going.
You know where I'm going. You know I'm going podcast all day. Like, subscribe, follow. Zach?
So hold on. You said podcast. All y'all saying podcast?
Yep.
What if a syndicated radio station came to you and was like, yo, we love what Glow Gang is doing. We're gonna give you $150 a piece a year to do this 5 days a week for 1 hour.
That sounds good, but the chance of that happening is really slim.
But
No.
I'm still.
So the happening are you
No,
don't
it's
know
not.
because
Wait,
you just gotta put it out into the universe. You don't know who
I don't
watching.
want my audience to be on the radio or doing both, but for me, what I'm tuned more into right now is podcasts. I feel like there's more of a freedom on podcasts. There's more of a, you get in different perspectives. It's a lot more that you can learn and take from a podcast than you can from a radio show that kind of got to stick to a script. So I'm gonna go podcast, but I still fuck with the radio. So if the radio came to us tomorrow, like, oh, we want y'all on the morning show, or we want y'all on something. Yeah, we
On
want
the afternoon drive, we want y'all syndicated on the weekend. Like,
I just like the less censorship of a podcast, but we not turning down.
so wait a
enough
minute.
bag.
I was just about to say, so
on the
for
radio.
the bag, you can't clean this shit up.
Oh, we
No,
could.
I'm saying we would. We
Okay,
definitely
okay,
would.
all right.
But yeah. But
Yeah,
right
we
now,
could.
like if it is either podcast or radio. Right now, the situation you're in right now. Ain't
No, I
bad-
was just trying to gain clarity. I didn't even answer the question yet.
Oh yes. Which one? Which one then?
Podcast.
Okay, Ronnie.
All that.
Podcast.
Okay.
He gonna be devil's advocate tonight. I see it already.
All right. Well, let's.
I got the mute button ready.
Why would you mute the best part of the show?
Our show tonight is not even on some we
Let me
coming
mute
from
him right
here
now.
thing. I don't think they're gonna get out of line. I think this is gonna be
No
a
male
perfect.
bashing. No male bashing.
Yeah, it's no male bashing. This show today is all about uplifting. So we're talking about friends, and we're talking about how your friend circles and your friend groups help you or inspire you, and et cetera, et cetera. So,
That's a good topic.
yeah, and as we're talking about this, I just want to shout out my two friends who I do this show with. Like, I fucking love y'all. Trees, you put me in positions to, get a couple extra dollars when you didn't have to. And I fuck with you. You already know we go back. I won't say how many years because we aging backwards is that Benjamin Button over here. So
Flowers.
We go back to when we was riding around super soaking niggas. So,
With what?
Water guns.
Water guns. We used to pull up and you can't even do that kind of shit today. You get killed. But
Yeah, I was super soaking niggas, huh?
Well, that too, but
y'all was super Zack.
I digress. But in Shanice, like you're
pulling up on niggas super soaking them, Ronnie.
You make me want to do more. You make me want to do more, even though I got kids. You keep me, knowing that don't shit stop nothing. So I fucking love y'all, and I feel like my friend circle is, we keeping each other elevated.
Absolutely.
Aww.
Love you. And not Ronnie looking like, is this done? No, he does not.
No, I'm so inspired by the whole goddamn thing. I'm just kind of taking it all.
It's a little love fest.
So with that being said, do you feel like your friend circle affects you? Affects what you go after in life? Affects the opportunities that you're exposed to? Shit like that. Fellas?
You want to go?
Your network definitely can determine your net worth. If you surround yourself with winners, then eventually you're gonna win. You're gonna figure out how to win. If niggas ain't sitting around talking about niggas hating on them, where these bitches at, like me and my boys, we don't even sit around and talk about women. We grown. Like, I don't give a fuck about who you fucking, nigga. You grown. You should be fucking someone. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about how to get to this paper. Let's talk about how to get to this bag. I'm generally the one that does the pouring into people. So if I see that you are worth it and you are a good friend of mine, yo, you got reign over my entire network. Whatever you need, you got it. I'm not charging nothing. I'm not asking nothing. Whatever you need, you got it. Let's get it.
That's a fact. I remember you told me I could be a comedian back in the day. You was like, oh yeah, you don't even really got to be funny. You said I could train you on how to be a comedian. And I was like, yeah. I believed him. I was like, for real? And I was like, nah, nigga.
I can listen to somebody speak and the way they put their sentences together, the way that they structure their sentences, and be like, yo, I can show you how to do this. It's literally a formula to telling a joke. It's a premise, it's a setup, it's a punchline. The premise is 2 sentences. The punchline is 1 sentence. Like, I can tell if somebody can do it or not. You ain't got to be the funniest nigga in the world. I'm not the funniest person in the world, but it ain't too many niggas that's going to get on stage and master the craft of comedy better than me.
Oh, I love the confidence. I know that's
right. What about you, Ronnie?
I think that you could get stuck a lot of the times because we become so obligated to our friends and people that we've been around for so long. We also got to know when we have a cutoff point to say we have the friends, we have a group of friends possibly that inspire us. And then we have a group of friends that kind of maybe ride our coattail for their own reasons. And you have to also have enough sense to recognize who's going to be able to accompany you in the journey of your success, and who's going to be kind of like, damn, I got to leave this nigga over here because he's still on this type of time and I ain't on that type of time no more. So we all also have to be able to recognize when we could elevate and leave people alone. The people that I've surrounded myself with for the last past, I've been working for myself since I've been probably 25, 26. I'm 42 now. And I haven't looked back since. And everybody that's been with me, any amount of success that I've obtained over the years, it's definitely been with good people around me. And the energy, that's very, very important. Because once we trying to reach for our dreams and we trying to claw for them shit, sometimes love isn't a part of it. Sometimes spending time with your kids isn't a part of it. And it's like a really, 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 really deep sacrifice that you gotta have inside yourself. And a lot of us don't have it, and a lot of us do. You just gotta kind of figure out what side of the spectrum you're on, I guess. Me, I choose the success first and everything second. I think my balance over the years have tried to been like, it's like trying to balance maybe love and success and seeing if you could try to have both, and sometimes you can't, and sometimes you can, and you have to figure out which one means more. And you better hope that you got a motherfucker that's with you that can kind of understand, yo, this is for the better good in the future and not really right now. And maybe we all could give each other pointers on how to do that, because that's like a everyday struggle for probably everybody that's battling with trying to be successful and still trying to keep love in your life. And sometimes it's not possible. Sometimes you got to give up one.
That leads us into, so because you're both successful in your own rights, you have your businesses, you have your hustles going on, and does that make you feel obligated to bring friends along or try and help your friends become as successful as you are? Do you feel
I'm
like
the nigga that'll probably fuck up a situation for trying to bring my friends in too early. I'm that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Like, soon as the door open, I'm like, come on, y'all, come on, everybody, come on.
Right.
Yeah, I probably will fuck it up because
I'm that guy.
My friends or some of my friends, I'm so eager to have them a part of the journey that I put them in positions that they're not even qualified for, and they fucking my shit up along the way. But you just so I guess you're so eager to have them a part of your journey, and you don't want to feel like you're maybe like turning your back on them,
like you leaving them behind.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. But sometimes it's like, damn, this nigga keep fucking my shit up.
Comment
Keep fucking my shit up. But
a comment that said from Just Trey, I've heard one can tell where your life will be by the 5 people you spend the most of your time with. I
That
definitely
makes sense.
that for sure. I really try to watch the people who I'm around. If I'm introducing someone into my circle, it's got to be someone that's already, you know, pretty much successful and can teach me something and bring me along. I'm really not doing the struggle of with friends or with relationships. I'm just too grown for that at this point.
I think you really got to know who your friends are, right? So you become successful and you have some things going on. You got to know who you can let come along with you and who you have to be like, okay, I need them to hold out for a second. I need to take a couple more steps before I bring this one on. So I think especially once you reach a certain age, you have to know like where your friends are in your life and where they stand and what they can take on. Everybody can't trump it like I can. I know that. Like I know sometimes I be wanting to like put people on, but then I'm like, they're not gonna do it the way I can. They're gonna fuck my shit up. So you definitely gotta know who to bring and who not to bring, or you're both gonna be asked out.
Yeah.
That part. And so my next question is, do you feel like when you attain a certain level of success, okay, you try to put them on, they fucked up the bag, do you still feel like this obligation to look out for them though? Because you know how it be. You start getting a couple dollars. Oh, okay, I see you. You got money now. Or, okay, money bags or big dog. You know the type of shit that goes on in the Black community. So when your friends or your family saying that to you, do you feel like, oh, okay, I'm supposed to do a little bit extra because I do got it? Or, nah, I tried to put you on. So it's up to you whether you took the on or not.
I don't know. I think the only people that I make sure that I try to look out for is my mom, my sister, and my little brother. And those are the only people that I know that at the end of the day, I'm always going to be able to count on. Those are the people that I know that are have been in my corner since day one. My sister been taking care of me since I've been born, damn near. So you know, she's always going to be able to reap the benefits of any success that I obtain. It's only a couple of I'm not so eager to me myself personally. I'm not eager to really call too many people my friends like that, and I think that that's the problem too. Like we're so locked into calling people your friends, and like me, I only fuck with a certain amount of niggas for sure. I only call a certain amount of them my friends, best friends, whatever, and I don't really deal with too many people like that because you could be on a success train and it can be halted by people that you have around you, just even with them. And sometimes people don't even mean to be like envious or jealous, or you could just feel it. It's like an energy that they have that is kind of like, damn, this nigga, like you just feel it in the air.
Right, you're right, Ronnie. They say jealousy is love and hate at the same time. Sometimes it's almost you can't help it. It's just like they envy you as a person, the energy, the way people love you and look at you, and they just can't help it. So
No,
those type of
absolutely.
people you have to keep at a distance. Basically.
Zach is the type. Zach is the type of dude, right? He's the type of dude. He'll help you. He'll pour whatever you need to pour into you, without the jealousy factor, without the kind of feeling some type of way about you. What he won't stagger your growth. Like a couple of the big things that I've been a part of over the last maybe 5 to 10 years. When I first got on stage, the first time we said this yesterday on the Funny Hustle. Make sure y'all tune in, Funny Hustle.
Shout out Funny Hustle.
When I first got on stage, he was the first person to put a mic in my hand. Just kind of similar to what you said. He was like, yo, you funny. Just go ahead, go up there, knock it out, da-da-da-da. He gave me like visual instructions when he was in the audience for the first 10 minutes, kind of guided me through the whole thing. When I did the dealership, he was the one that put the ideal in my head and go, yo, listen, all you got to do is do. You know, of course, you have to be a person that's able to execute it as well. But you know, he's definitely been. He's a nigga that I definitely could say, like, okay, that's my man. That's my man. I fuck with him. We have personal conversations all the time, and you could tell by talking to someone or being around someone, you can feel when a motherfucker really kind of low key don't like you, but they don't really like. When a motherfucker don't like you, it's hard for them to. You just feel it. Like it's hard to explain, but you just kind of know. And they're always saying backhanded shit and this or that.
Any
This
friend you
nigga
got,
here-
tell them some shit, they be like,
Oh,
must
man.
be nice, bitch. You
Right. Or it's like they always mentioning something.
You
They always
slick hating,
mentioning something
bitch.
about money. There's always something about money or women, or if you good with money, women, if you good with clothes, it don't matter what it is. It's always just some sneaky, retarded shit that you got. I don't want to hear nothing like that. I don't want to hear nothing like that.
For women, it's the your little this or your little that. Oh, how's your little job or your little this or
how's your little relationship going?
How's your little yeah. So it definitely goes to the point that Just Trey was saying, that the 3 tiers of relationships or friendships or whatever, one's to learn from, peers, same level, and one's to teach. I think that's very a good point to make, that you should have those different tiers in your circle, because we all should want to learn. As you should always want to be a student. You don't know everything.
You don't ever want to be. You don't want to be the smartest person in the room or the most successful person in the room, because how do you grow from that? So you definitely have to surround yourself with people doing other things, or you're going to be stuck.
Not to be name dropping or anything, but Tracy Morgan told me something like that years ago. He was like, if you're the smartest person in the room in your circle, you need a new circle.
Right.
That part. And I think some people.
I like to call him Trey. Yeah.
Whatever. Okay.
Whatever.
Hold on, y'all. His little friendship. His little name drop.
Right.
You know, whatever.
So with that being said, do you think it's a smart idea to go into business with friends? I mean, clearly we're all kind of in a business situation with friends because we're doing podcasts and stuff with each other. But overall, do you think that's like a smart idea? Because, you know,
I can't generalize it. You just got to know your circle. Like if somebody is qualified for the job, they're going to have just because you're friends, you got to understand that there's going to be a certain degree of entitlement. Like if they just had a kid and you hire them to be at the spot and they got to be there at 9 and they coming in at 9:15 every day. They're like, come on, man. You know, I just had the baby, man. You know, I had to drop trees off before I came to work. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that. But as a friend, they're going to have that little bit of entitlement. So if you can brace yourself and if you can live with it and you understand it, all right, man, I ain't really going to trip about the shit. But if you was with that white man, you'd have been here on time. If you could understand that, if you could live with it, man, it is what the fuck it is.
Also too, anytime that you have multiple anything, I think, anytime that we get on to a bigger platform or to a bigger level, sometimes you got to understand too that, like, out of the 3 of y'all, right? Like, somebody's just going to be better. Like, somebody is the better of the 3, and they might come to the person that's better and maybe offer them a better deal or whatever the fuck. Like, everything isn't going to be equal all the time. And I think it's important as friends or business partners is to notice or to recognize and to accept sometimes the other person is just fucking better. Like they're better at whatever it is. So there's no point of like him, like let's say Zack, right? We have a show, right? He's a better host. He's a better leader in facilitating the questions or this or that or this or that. I know that. I don't even try to do the shit. A lot of the shit be on him. I don't do none of this.
Knowing each other's strengths and weaknesses.
Oh, yeah. I don't do nothing. I just show up. I just show up to the. I just show up.
You just show up and you show out, nigga. You shows out.
That's what I don't want. I don't want to do it though. You know, like I don't. He's better. He's just better at it. Like he's way better at it than I am. Yeah. So it's kind of like I know that, and I recognize that, and I recognize where the strengths are, and I know where the weaknesses is at, which is none. So.
And like just like y'all three, there's one of you. I don't know the inner workings of your business. I know. I'm not gonna act like I do. But one of you probably does more for the podcast than the rest. Like somebody puts the questions together, somebody puts the graphics together. Somebody said, "Hey, let's do it on StreamYard." Somebody shares it all the time. Somebody puts out the post and it sends everybody else the post and it's like, "Put it on your page, bitch. The show is tomorrow." Like, like, are you gonna share it?
Right.
Like one of y'all do all of that. One of you has a vision for the podcast that's gonna take it to the next level. And I think, hey man, I don't know who it is. I'm just saying, I don't know. But one of y'all has that vision, and when it's time, like when it goes to the next level, it's gonna be time for y'all to decide. You niggas know who did the most. You niggas know who's the engine. You know who's pretty much the talent. You know who contributes here and there. Are y'all gonna split it 33, 33, 33, or 33, 34, 33, or 33, 33, 33, however you gonna split it? Are y'all, when it come down to the nitty gritty, are y'all gonna chop the bread up that way? It's better to have a conversation now than when the shit pop off, because you don't know when your shit gonna pop off.
Right.
No, really. Like you said, we know who does this, who does that, and honestly, we kind of restarted this again in the beginning of the year. And so,
we did too.
Nigga, yeah. We started in 2020 in the pandemic.
Show stuff together, or one person made this is your show. You come up with the topics for this, or we all kind of collab on it. We're all different with the social media networks that we're on. So like I'm on Facebook the most. Mia's on IG. We're trying to get Shanice to do the TikTok. So it's like, yeah, we're gonna
do the fucking TikTok.
Yeah, bitch, do the TikTok. You heard her.
TikTok, bitch. No, I'm just
do the TikTok, bitch. Fuck out of here.
Hey, all y'all backstage.
We'll have a word.
Oh, so she the one with the control button. Okay, I see what's going on here.
No, I'm not.
But that's the fact. I do feel like, when you go into business, whatever it is, whether it's podcasts or whatever, you have to designate roles and make sure everybody knows. Like when you get any job, you have a description of what you're expected to do. And so when you go into business with friends, you have to do the same thing. You can't just be like, oh, we're friends, we're going to figure it out. Like you have to have designated roles and treat it like a real business. And I think that's where a lot of people fail by not doing it that way.
Absolutely.
And be comfortable with having the uncomfortable conversations.
Yeah.
Ooh,
absolutely.
I don't like those.
Okay, uncomfortable conversation for you. Glow gang.
It's not the hot seat yet.
Let's get it.
Let him do it.
I'm
Go ahead.
Picking one of y'all. Like I'm not picking on you. I'm just gonna put a name out there. So let's say HBO Max was like, yo, y'all got a really good product going on here. Shanice, we love you. You have a bubbly personality. You're like the strong one of the group. And Mia, you have this radiant personality. We love your smile. We love your little bob. You're like the girl next door. We like what you got going on. Trees, we're going to replace you with B. Simone, but we're going to keep you on as an executive producer. How do y'all go about that as friends? Like, do y'all make that decision, or you like, fuck that, nah, nigga, we ride together, we die together, bad girls for life?
I feel like what the money is exactly is the whole deal.
Yeah, I feel like it's about the money. Like for me, I think what our biggest thing with this show is just trying to open up the dialogue about different things and opening up the dialogue between men and women, giving a different perspective, et cetera, et cetera. So if you're gonna take it and take one of us off the show, but we still got our hands in it, I don't need to be on there. Look at Issa Rae. She started out being insecure, but now she got rap shit. You don't see her on there. Her hand is still all up in that shit, but she's not on there. So you don't have. I don't.
Yo, did you ever see how Insecure started? When it was on
YouTube.
When it was on YouTube and it was called Awkward Black Girl.
Yep. I loved it.
Yep.
You loved it?
I did. I promise you, I said that girl is gonna be a fucking star in 2010.
Hold on. When you looked at Awkward Black Girl and she had the little brush cut,
yes,
and she was driving her little car and the camera was all shaking like a nigga had Parkinson's and the sound be cutting in and out, you watched that and you said, yo, this is a fucking hit.
Every week you gotta watch Awkward Black Girl.
Yeah, at that time, there wasn't enough of us on the screen. And so for that, I loved it. I said, I know a lot of black girls that's like this. This shit is funny as hell. And I knew that she was going to be a star. I promise you.
So you loved it when she was up there freestyling,
yes, it was
rapping, and
at the job with the crazy white people. Yes, it was funny.
The content of it was really entertaining. So you could see the how it evolved. And so yeah, I enjoyed it too.
Hey, babe.
But like Mia said, we would have the thing that works, why it works for us is because we take our personal feelings out of it and we would sit down and talk about Glow Gang as a business.
Like what we trying to do.
Right. And if they came and they like, listen, you're still a part of it, but we don't want your face in it or whatever.
What if you're not a part of it? We don't want your face. We don't want your hands in it.
Oh,
see,
no.
That's not going to work.
Yeah.
So that's the issue. Like that's a completely different thing. Like,
Yeah.
you can't X me out of my shit. So no.
Right. What if the like the potential money was there, and then it's like two of y'all, they want two of y'all, and they want the other one to executive produce, but you still got the same amount of money.
That.
Yeah, we went with executive producing, but if you saying, oh nah, y'all
no, we just want you two and she's out.
No, that's not gonna work.
You would turn the deal down.
Every opportunity, every bag is in a bag for you. So if I can't negotiate the terms and keep my girl in, then you're not for us.
Oh,
you're not for us.
In some shape or form, if one of us is not part of the package, then we're gonna take that. Oh well, we can go to Showtime and be like, HBO Max was just at us, and this is what we want to offer to you guys. Like we'll just take that as like a building block.
If somebody offer me a gig and they don't want Zack in there, see you later, Zack.
Hey, I was just about to say that shit, nigga. Hey,
listen.
You saw me winding up, bitch. You know me too well.
And do different podcasts. I mean,
once I get on,
if they want one of us by ourselves, I think to me it's like if you want me to come do this podcast because Mia,
we want you by yourself, and we still want to call it Glow Gang.
No, we're not gonna call it Glow Gang. That's what I'm saying. If you want,
we don't need to. We like the name. We saw merchandising behind it. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Real quick, close the door behind you. We're gonna get B Simone in here.
Nice to meet you. Maybe we can do business later.
But don't you think? Yeah. Do you think it's possible though that even with every opportunity, there's another opportunity, and then you could grab the opportunity and then put them on later on, and maybe it's just not their time right now. Because me, if I had the opportunity, and then they say, "Listen, I want you to do this, to open up the door for him," and like ain't no point of the shit.
First of all, if they gave him the opportunity without me and he did not take it, I'm gonna punch him in his fucking face when I see him.
But you want to still take our name. I'm not saying like
I don't give a fuck. I'm not married to it. Yo, if Ronnie did a night show on Fox and it was called Funny Hustle Night Show, I don't care. Get that money, my nigga. We coming back to the table later. Get that money. The only obligation. I know I'm not gonna be left out. Yo, go get that bag, nigga.
The only obligation is to make sure that you come back for the motherfucker. That's where the obligation comes in.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you do that deal, like you still gonna need to bring me along in some sort of way because this is our foundation. We started this shit.
No, together. I would bring him along to carry my bag.
Oh,
to
shit. Not
write
carrying
down my
bags.
appointments.
I hear the caddy in this motherfucker.
Zach, come here.
And the funny thing is, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be like, Mr. Morris, we have a 7:00 appointment with Nike.
That's
Let me
right.
tell you bitches something. I ain't carrying no bags. I don't give a fuck what they talking about.
Mr.
You
Morris,
would. You
you're
would.
supposed to get your hair cut at 8.
I
You
was
would.
just
Mr.
about to
Morris?
say Mia is not carrying no bags.
She would. If she making,
payroll.
if
Well,
she
Mia can
making
stay her black
money,
ass at home then.
Promo. I'm not carrying the bag.
you would. I think you would. I
The
think you
job is
would.
for a bag carrier, 70,000 a year. What you want to do,
Oh,
sis?
okay. Well, see, okay, we're gonna have to call it something different. Don't call it the bag carrier.
No,
Let's
we
call
like
it
to call it
the
bag carrier.
executive
You
tote.
can call it whatever the fuck you
Let's
want to
call
call
it
it. Get them
executive
goddamn
tote.
bags.
I don't want to be the bag carrier. But no, I feel like, we would have a discussion. I would never just go into a meeting and they're like, oh, nah, send them two out. We want you, and take it on some time like that, because I feel like we came into this together. So I want to know how y'all feel. I don't want to just go into this situation like I'm going to make a decision for us that affects us, because if I take the name with me and they got to start all over, that affects them. Yeah. So I want to have that conversation. It's just a level of respect that I'm going to have in the way our business is structured that I would want to do.
Right.
I remember.
I'm not going to take the bag, or we're not going to come back to the table like, oh yeah, this is what we're doing. But I'm not going to just make that decision.
It ain't just what we doing. This what I'm doing. See you later, ladies.
I remember one time I told my one of my best friends in the world, which is Hassan Mackey. He was getting ready to go on 106 in Park, right? And I remember he was telling me, he was telling all of us, I want to make sure that I want to be my authentic self. I don't want to be no commercial rapper. And I was trying to explain to him like, yo, listen, be whatever it is that you need to be in order to get the fucking door open. Once the door is open, then you can be whoever it is that you want to be later on. Because these people want a certain type of MC, and if you don't give them that, then you're not even going to be in the fucking conversation. Yeah. And sure enough, you seen in 2020 or 22, Common Sense, he was rapping 10 years before he got on the Dave Chappelle show, and he hooked up with Kanye West. From that point on, his career has been booming ever since then. Yeah. Because you got to have the right person to put you on at the right time. Fuck trying to be yourself. Fuck trying to be so authentic to the point where you're willing to compromise everything, because sometimes you end up losing out on the opportunity. You got to know when the opportunity is there to present itself. You got to know when to take it, and you got to know when to turn up. And sometimes it's not going to come exactly the way we want. It's going to.
It ain't going to come in it. Sometimes it ain't going to be in the form you dream of it coming.
That's a fact.
A lot of times it's not.
Well, that was dope.
I know. Thank you guys, because now we got something to talk about backstage. So
yo, Mia ready to leave y'all. She trying to get her Beyonce on.
Y'all said
we got something to talk about. Because they like my bang.
Right.
No, I'm gonna be the executive toter. Don't trip. Anyways, so do you feel like in relationships, like you could be with somebody whose grind or like they not trying to get to it like you? You know what I'm saying?
Their ambition is different.
Their ambition is not on the same level as yours. Like, would you take this person serious?
Me personally, I wouldn't, and this is just my own personal opinion. I don't want nobody that's as motivated as me, because I am obsessed with the shit. So I don't want nobody with the same motivation as me. I want to put myself in a position to take care of them. I don't want them to have the same motivation as me. I think opposites sometimes definitely attract.
If one woman is as motivated as him, they're going to see each other once a week. That's on Tuesday morning.
A week. I would want somebody
men don't really care about that, is what y'all.
Yeah, that ain't on our list.
Do you want them to help push your dream, like only be motivated? And
I don't even require it.
Oh, so you just take the back seat.
Me personally, I'm a man. Like, I'm a man's man, and I kind of just don't need nobody to push me to do shit. Like, I'm gonna be successful no matter what. I don't need nobody pushing me. I don't need nobody telling me, go babe, go babe. I do need support, obviously, but I don't really need the it's always good to have support, always. And you don't want to leave your person behind ever. But I don't need no motherfucking motivation. I just don't. Like, I'm going to get it no matter what. I always have, I always will. Money ain't never been the issue, or being successful at what you're doing ain't never really been the issue. It's probably the other shit surrounding it. It ain't really
So
that
let
you
me
can't
ask a
get
question
to it.
then. What do you guys think about, then with this perspective, if you're married, you're divorced, and that person, do you feel like they are entitled to alimony then because they put their dreams behind to have or be supportive to you but not do anything for themselves, and then they're just fucked up afterwards?
Who the fuck told your goofy ass to do that?
Y'all just said y'all don't care, so this shit y'all want.
No, what I said is, I don't need you to push me. I really don't need your support. Go do what the fuck you was doing, and we'll meet. We'll meet. Like if it don't work in the beginning, it's probably not gonna work in the end.
Mhm.
Don't change who you were because I came into your life. I'm supposed to enhance your life, not take away from it. And if I'm taking away from something that you was trying to do, to go do that shit. Because there's never a point in a relationship that I want you to come back and look at me and be like, I could have been an actress, but I couldn't go to the auditions because I was on the road with you. I'll be like, bitch, I didn't want you there. Like, go do me.
So then you want somebody that has ambition and what has their own.
They're okay with them having ambition, but they don't need to be their ambitions don't have to.
You don't got to match my ambition. Whatever you was doing, if you was trying to be a doctor, if you was in medical school when I met you, and you are trying to be a doctor, and I could come into your life, your schedule, work with my schedule, we have a good time. Do what the fuck you was about to do.
Yeah.
So Ronnie, you saying you don't want her to have the same ambition because you want her to be around? Like you want her,
no, that's what you said. I didn't say that.
I'm asking. It was a question. There was a question mark at the end. I'm asking.
No, I mean,
again,
what I can say is that only reason why I said that is because I become so obsessed with trying to be successful that I wouldn't want to be with anybody that was like that, because we would never have a medium. It would never be an even medium. It would always be her trying to chase her success, which is fine, and me trying to chase my success, which is the inevitable. I just wouldn't want, I think when you're choosing a partner, obviously you have to choose them wisely, and you have to make sure that whoever it is that you're going to be with, maybe they're into some other shit that doesn't interfere with your shit, because once that shit collides, you're just going to have a shit show. So
yeah.
And no one likes a shit show.
Nobody likes a shit show, for sure.
So ladies, be supportive, but still have your own shit going.
Don't stop.
Okay, so y'all was asking us those questions. From the left to the right, could you be with a guy that didn't match your ambition or your drive, Mia?
Well, I think it's different as women. Or I'm gonna say for me as a woman, like I'm very much into a man who is a provider. I say all the time, like, I don't want to be an independent woman. I like being independent. So like,
right.
I don't want no man who I can't depend on. So yeah, you're gonna have to have some level of ambition, and it should supersede mine. But if it doesn't, it should at least match mine. Like, you got to be able to go out here and get it. If the world shut down tomorrow, we gonna still be able to eat, because you gonna know how to go get some.
And then you'll be on the side of the road selling oranges.
However you get it, my nigga.
Motherfuckers.
I don't care how you need me to water the oranges before you take them out.
I need you to wipe them down. I need the orange bag by the door. I'm leaving at 7 in the morning.
Like, that is me. So I'm actually one of the people who I'm gonna push you. I'm a pusher for a man that I'm with. Whatever you want to do, babe, I got you. I'm your cheerleader. I'm in the corner.
So he has to make more. So he has to make more money than you.
He doesn't have to make more money than me, but you have to have some ambition. Like, point blank, period. You can't be like, oh, all right, well, I got fired today, so I don't know what we're gonna do. Okay, nigga, so what you selling tomorrow? Like,
dope. That's what the fuck I'm selling. Dope.
All right, well, we don't really gotta sell dope, but
cocaine. I'm about to go back to fucking up the community.
You want to get an OnlyFans? It's a new way. We don't gotta sell coke. You can sell something else. But
OnlyFans.
I know I'm pushing this OnlyFans real hard. But anyways, you have to have ambition. Point blank, period. I don't want a man who doesn't know what he wants out of life. I don't want a man who doesn't know where his future is going, because how can you help lead me and our family if you don't have a plan? You got to have a plan, and you got to be working to execute that. And if you only have the plan and you need help with execution, here I am. I got you. I'll help you with the execution part. But you got to have something. You got to have some type of drive, some type of go get it. Like, no.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Last week you was flipping the burger.
Tree, what about you?
You upgraded.
I'm most definitely attracted to the grind, attracted to the hustle. You know, I definitely get to the bag. So I just feel like they don't have to necessarily have more than me, but I have to see something in them to know that they're not gonna leave us fucked up. But the person that I want to fuck with, I also want to be able to still be able to say, I still fuck with you. I'm still attracted to you. Even if we fucked up, we can get through this together. I'm
Right.
not like a gold
So
digger.
you'll stay with a nigga when he down.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, because I know what I'm capable of, and I can hold it down as long as I know that you have that same sort of like hustle in you that you're gonna be able to get it some way somehow. Like I'm fucking with you, definitely.
What the
Hey.
hell say? Put me anywhere on God's green earth, and I'll do what? Okay, we gonna
Double
get
my worth.
we
Period.
gonna get
Right.
this worth up. Okay,
That's
so
right.
yeah.
Shanice,
I plead the fifth. No, I'm just joking. Um,
I plead the one, 2, 3, 4.
my only thing is that it doesn't. A man with someone as independent as I can be, because I have been both. I have been extremely independent, and I also have been with someone who was the main provider. When in my independence, men find that as a threat. So if his ambition isn't matching mine, or if he's just want to stay at his 9 to 5, and I got my 9 to 5, I got this podcast, I'm about to be a realtor, I got this, and I got that. That can become a hindrance in our relationship because he's holding some type of
Animosity?
animosity, or just hitting jealousy, or whatever, or he doesn't feel man enough if I'm too
Exactly.
independent.
I
So
yeah.
I feel like
Hold on. So you're telling me, like you've been in a situation with a guy, and his ambition didn't match yours, and you guys found yourself butting heads about that, like he was
we
he was
did.
jealous.
We did. And I don't want to say it was jealous. I want to say it was more like, like he felt comfortable in, he had a job that paid the bills.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with that, but that wasn't enough for me. So I found times, and when I was dating him, like, well, that's taken care of. Why you feel like you need to do something else? Let's just chill. Like, you're fine. You don't need to go after something else. Why are you doing that? And to me, it's like, because I don't want to be stagnant. Like, I don't want to, this isn't where I see myself. So we butted heads in that, because to him, he's like, the bills are paid. If we want to go on vacation, we can plan it on, we can do that. To him, he didn't see anything more than that. And that was enough for him. And for some people, that's enough for them, men and women.
Right.
But for me, it wasn't. Like, I didn't want to stay an accountant.
So how was it? Okay, well, Mia, you about to get divorced. How was it for Treese? You've been married before?
Mm-mm.
No. So how was it redefining yourself after being in not somebody's shadow, but not being someone's wife? Like, you go from being a wife, right, to now you out here and kind of redefining your own life.
In the streets.
Wait, who
Yeah,
out
I'm saying,
here?
like,
Everybody out here.
how do you do, like,
That's a good question.
for so long, right? For so long, you always hear women say, I want to be married. And it sounds like, I mean, I guess for the most part, maybe you were married to some good dudes, maybe not, whatever. But after marriage, right? Do you look at marriage now and you kind of like, man, I ain't fucking with that shit again? Or like, I don't want to do it again? Was it like such a bad taste that you don't want to do it again?
For me, because I've gone through like the whole process: married, separation, divorce. I took a whole break before I even started dating again, and then I started dating and redefining myself, as you said, and all of that. And for me, I don't look at marriage any kind of way other than I wish someone would have had the real conversation with me. Like, marriage is not that shit that's on TV. Marriage is not that shit that our grandparents had. Like, marriage is hard work, and if y'all not equally yoked,
That part.
that shit does not work. And moving forward after my divorce, I had to step back and look at myself, at the things I did wrong in my marriage, the things that I did wrong for myself in that marriage, and afterwards, and I had to, I did therapy, I did all of that inside work that I needed to do before I stepped back out here. And that's why when I was dating someone who was like that, I knew that wouldn't work. Whereas maybe 10 years ago, it would have been fine with me. Like I would have been fine. So you got to do the work.
Let's be clear. I'm getting married again. Let me just put that out there. I'm supposed to be
really?
Wife. Yeah, I'm supposed to be somebody's wife, and I will be. But I don't feel like I have this idea that marriage is horrible because I went through a failed marriage. Like,
correct.
My marriage wasn't horrible the entire time, so I would never say that. I learned a lot from my marriage. I have taken the time to be accountable. I have grown from my marriage. And so with that being said, unfortunately, I'm going to be a better woman to my next husband because of my first marriage.
Yeah.
Say that.
I mean, it's fucked up to say, but the reality is that
it is. It's not fucked up to say because
it's probably
the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. But you know what I always say, like, you can see somebody from afar, right? Like, you can see two people and they just look so fucking happy. You know, like, you can just look at a person's situation and you just assume, you just like, okay, he's a nice looking, strapping gentleman. And let's say whoever it is that you deal with, from the outside eye, looking at people's marriages, you just think that they shit is like, you just got it all together. And then, you be like, so if you hear somebody getting divorced, automatically you blame it on Mia and Shanice. Automatically.
Hell yeah.
No, I'm just playing.
They did a good job of keeping their business at home and not putting people into it. And that's what you're supposed to do when you're married in your relationship.
That's what the fuck you're supposed to do.
Point blank, period. And let me say this, because I'm getting divorced doesn't mean I had this horrible marriage. It just means that I got married in my 20s. Okay. Like, I'm not that woman anymore. I'm a mere 35, but I'm not that woman that I was when I got married. And so I think what happens when people get together young is you grow and you may not grow at the same time. And so at some point it becomes an issue. And what I will say about being married that I would do different the next time is I didn't get any marital counseling before we got married. We just jumped into this shit. Let me tell y'all something. Marriage, love is not going to sustain a marriage alone.
Absolutely.
So
relationship, you need more.
If you go into it thinking, oh my gosh, I love him so, oh my God, I just love you. We're going to be together forever. And that's it. We're going to survive off of love. That shit don't work. So I know for sure the next time I get married, it's going to be about more than love. Okay? It's going to be
isn't the same like potential components the same when you get with another motherfucker? Like niggas are kind of I don't want to say everybody the same because they're not, but it's kind of like maybe you go through the exact same situation with somebody else and you don't have the years with them, and it's kind of like a lot of situations kind of look exactly the same though. So it's like, how do you judge and say, oh damn, this nigga just like my husband, my ex-husband, but at least your ex-husband was like a provider or whatever. I don't know what the situation is.
Let me tell you, I went through that shit when I started dating. Like, I went through that shit when I started dating. I'm like, yo, all these niggas is the same. Like, I could have just stayed married in my nice house with the pool in the back instead of starting from scratch. Like, what the fuck? But at the end of the day,
a conscious decision to not do that, to actually go to therapy, to actually look at what happened, what went wrong, and see what exactly that you want in that next person.
But it's also the core of the person. It's also that core and that foundation of the person that you decide to be with. And at the end of the day, when I looked at his core, I was like, we never gonna make it. Like, we're always going to be butting heads.
Just said that if the foundation is correct, then love will be enough to sustain. Yeah, the foundation. It is important on how things.
It depends on what type of. You know what?
But people do change.
They don't.
Men don't, especially when they reach a certain age.
Men.
Like when they reach a certain age, I don't think
that's
fair.
Just narrowed down to men. That's people.
Yeah.
That's people. Whoever you are inside of here, when we get older, we get better. We learn how to disguise this shit a little bit better. But we are always going to be the foundation of us is always going to be the same. That's not a man thing. That's a human being thing. It ain't got nothing to do with men. Like,
But when
you
you
gotta
get
choose
older,
better.
you learn how to communicate. You learn how to communicate. You learn how to become better with your financial
Right.
situation. The person who you are in your early 20s is definitely not who you're going to be going into your upper 30s. Like, you know what you want. You do not know what the fuck you want. In your
Listen, when I got married, I had no idea what a love language was, let alone what mine was. So how could I explain to someone how you're not feeding my love language properly if I don't know what that is? I don't have the tools or the language to explain that to you. So a lot of the times in relationships, when you're arguing about stuff, it's because y'all cannot communicate on each other's level. So to me, in my 20s, I hadn't experienced enough to learn those things. I got with my husband when I was 20 years old, turning 21.
Oh, he caught snatched you up when you was a fresh young thing.
Got her young. Trained her.
You was
Trained her
a
when
fresh
I
young
was
thing.
But I say that to say I did not know enough about myself as a woman because I really wasn't a woman yet. So yeah, it's going to be different in my next marriage because I learned myself. I
all
found
that
myself as a woman.
all that inspiration y'all provided. It's so crazy. That's so crazy. People look at let me tell you something. People look from the outside eye. Again, people look at other people's marriages and you kind of go like, all right, I could be married, because you kind of look at other people's situation.
Oh, you got that from us?
I thought that y'all was kind of like the perfect. He's like this tall fucking.
Thought you was Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yo,
Mia, look what you done did, Mia.
Yo, listen.
Thought you was Will and Jada.
I used to see the nigga. I used to see the nigga out, right? I used to see the nigga out when I used to go to the restaurant, right? He just was always. I've known him since we've been in damn near 6th grade, 5th grade.
Me and him from
grade.
the manor.
Nigga, the nigga is probably
shout out to my ex-husband moment. Like,
nigga, I'm telling you, the nigga is probably the most well-mannered motherfucker that I've ever met in my life. I've seen women come up to him, try to talk to him, and he was kind of like, no, like, what are you doing? Like, it was nobody around, but this was just my experience that I see. I'm like,
Shanice, fix your goddamn face.
I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? That nigga seemed like he was super.
Okay,
solid.
Ronnie, hold on. Let's just stop this because there's something going on.
I'm getting uncomfortable here, but
I can see it.
Are not
I can feel it.
And
it's getting weird. So let's just.
Shout out to my ex-husband. I'm sure he's gonna be a better man.
Ronnie, you should have seen her face.
Who?
Shanice, she was like this when you was talking. She was like,
I was not.
But everybody, you know what? Everybody got different experiences with different people. You know, we don't.
Things are not always what they look like.
I don't play poker for that reason.
Oh my God, your face was terrible.
Like I said, I'm not gonna say everything was bad, and I'm happy that, you know, I hope that us not making it.
Listen, man, ain't nothing. I don't think there's nothing wrong with divorce. I don't think there's nothing wrong with death. I'm just a different type of nigga. Yeah. It is what it is.
And it is.
There's nothing wrong with breaking up. There's nothing wrong with leaving this world. Sometimes you're in a better or happier state. You're no longer in pain. Like, it is what it is.
I wasn't in pain. He's still a good guy. Still give him that same level of respect. It just didn't work out. So
there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. You're gonna smile again, you're gonna laugh again, you're gonna bust a nut again. Like, it is what it is.
She's like, I'm doing that now.
All right, let's get the hot seat.
Hold on, I have one more question. Because we got, you niggas, y'all podding tonight. It's y'all podding. Like, when you talk about a subject and you could take that one subject into like 7 different areas, that is the signs of a good podcast. Y'all podding tonight.
We appreciate that.
My last question was, we always talking about somebody matching your hustle. What if the nigga you with trying to match your hustle and it just, like, nigga, this just ain't it? Like, would any of you date in your mid 30s, early 40s, whatever y'all are? Y'all like mid 30s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would any of
late 30s?
Late 30s. Okay, y'all got that.
Would any of you date an aspiring rapper?
No.
That nigga said no. Hell
At
fucking no.
our big age,
We
No.
are past potential at this point in our lives. Okay.
As a hobby, I support you 1,000% as a hobby. Go enjoy it, babe. Go to
I'm
the
gonna share your
studio.
YouTube, but
Okay,
As
so
a
Shanice,
hobby.
remember the nigga you said had the 9 to 5 and you was working and you had all these different hustles. If he came in and was like, you know what, babe, you are right. I do need a different hustle. I'm about to go to the studio with my mans and I'm about to lay down this 16. I want to be a rapper. I've always wanted to be a rapper, babe.
That's
You
not
know
gonna
what funny rappers
to
make?
ghostwrite for somebody.
That's gonna be me.
That's
If
not
his
gonna
bars
work
are
for us.
fire, babe, just ghostwrite for somebody. You don't gotta be on the scene. You can still get.
I want to be a rapper because ain't nobody
I
gonna
want to
spit it
sing.
like me. Like
You
this
want
my
to
real
sing.
shit. This my life. This my pain. I
That's
want to
not
go in
gonna
the booth and be like, yo, this my life. Married with my wife.
Wife.
46. All up in the mix. Yo, can you hear me?
Do
Turn
that shit,
my
babe.
headphones
Do that
up.
shit.
Yo, turn my mic up.
46
No.
in the mix.
You
Yeah.
can't support that?
As a
I would
hobby,
support
I
him,
support
but, like,
you as a
no.
hobby. As a hobby.
No, it's his hustle. It's not a hobby. It's a hustle. It's a
Is he getting
difference.
paid to do shows?
Where's the money coming in at?
Well, we gotta put some out first, babe. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on my retirement fund and I'm gonna take out 30 grand. I'm gonna start this little studio. I'm gonna do a couple videos with Chris Good News
and sell some dope.
You better be selling some dope. Like,
are you behind me?
You want me to buy it? You better be selling some dope too. Like, or we something.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
No,
Absolutely.
we're past the potential stage, Zach.
Sorry.
Yo, y'all terrible. Terrible.
What
It's
if
terrible.
What if I came to you and I said I want to be an Instagram model? I'm quitting my job.
I'm okay with that. Let's do it.
To be an Instagram model.
Let's go. Because in my eyes, you are beautiful enough, baby. What do I need to do? Where we starting at? What's the plan?
Nah.
I don't believe. Look, Ronnie said nah.
Ronnie said nah.
Ronnie
All right,
said
get
nah.
into the hot seat. We ain't playing with you, Zach.
Hot seat.
The only thing, maybe what me was talk about earlier, which is potential OnlyFans, and maybe we can get some OnlyFans money, do that, and then do some couples fucking on OnlyFans.
Do some couples fucking.
You would do a couples fucking, Ronnie, on the OnlyFans?
Absolutely. Why not?
That's not real judgy. Why not? He's already
What
a
you mean,
couple
why
with this
not?
person. They're already having sex with each other. What's the problem?
The problem is, I don't want the world to be able to recognize my woman's ass.
You don't gotta show. It's ways to do it.
And on top of that, my dick is shy. My dick camera shy. So
I don't want nobody to see me fucking. I don't want nobody to see me fucking. I put my feet on OnlyFans. I'm still gung ho for that. Like, I feel like my feet can
do some feet stuff. I'm with that.
I'm not gonna tell y'all what my OnlyFans idea is because that's my IP and I don't want to get that out there. But yeah.
Whatever you didn't show, they didn't show it 37 times on there.
No, it's not even about that. I just don't want anybody to take it before I put it out there.
That's right. Hold on to it. Yeah. All right, who got the first hot seat question? I feel like Zach did all his hot seat questions.
Yeah, he got them all
he got all he. Ronnie, do you have any hot seat questions for us? You can ask us as a group or individually.
Yeah, I got a question.
My motherfucking questions? I didn't even know y'all.
We told Shanice to tell you that.
I told him. Don't listen to him. I told him.
She told you.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't tell me. It's okay. She told you earlier too.
All right. Do you got a hot seat question or not?
Yeah,
I had a phone call. I didn't even hear y'all. What'd you say?
Do you have a hot seat question or
no? Ronnie got one.
Tell them you still going.
I just had it again. This is weird. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Ronnie.
My hot seat question is for Shanice. So, do you think that if your ex-husband
No.
What?
No. Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead. Sorry.
Never mind. Forget it.
Anything with
I
that
didn't even
nigga
get
is
it
a
out.
no. No,
I
go
didn't
ahead.
get it out.
For me, dog.
I didn't even get it out.
Go ahead. Finish it. I'm sorry.
If he came to your house at 1, 2 in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, "You know what? I just can't get over you. Haven't got over you. I'm never gonna get over you. I will give you $10,000 if I can sleep with you tonight."
No.
She's
You
calling.
wouldn't do it?
Mm-mm.
No?
She's calling the police.
Somebody that you already slept with?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Absolutely. And I can stand so firm in that no. It would, first of all, when I see who's ringing the doorbell,
I'm not answering.
I am not answering.
You
And
wouldn't
if
even
all
get a
my
chance?
lights are on, I'm turning my lights off. Like you can't even get the question out of your mouth.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's that far gone, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mia?
Just Trace said that
$10,000?
question was whack.
No, that's that question is real. That's what I know. I know a lot of dudes. I know a lot of dudes who not with a woman, wife, or whatever, and definitely would pay to sleep with her again because that's how much they're fucking in love with her.
They always come back. Period.
Yeah, what was the question? My phone was being weird again.
He wanted to know if Shanice would sleep with her ex-husband if he came to the door at 2:00 in the morning with $10,000.
What does the money have to do with it?
Everything, because they ain't gonna do it off of his looks, personality, and grit.
So you saying she be selling pussy?
Nope.
Ooh, wait
That's
a
what you
minute.
just said.
How did we get here?
That is what you're saying, Zach.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out what the money
What
got to
he
do with
is
it.
saying is that he wouldn't have a shot in
That was
hell
the
if he didn't
scenario.
have some type of incentive to come with. But
There you go.
definitely ain't got a shot in hell either way.
Duh.
You was married too?
Zach, do you know me?
I don't.
Clearly. Yes, I was married 12 years. Well, we weren't married 12 years. We were together 12 years. And it was a very bad, very terrible separation / divorce.
Okay. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Why would I know that?
I don't know. We got to talk backstage. I feel like you did.
No, I mind my business. Do I know your husband?
We'll talk backstage. I think you did.
Next hot seat question.
Next hot seat question. It could be anything.
Yeah.
Okay. If you had to rate your podcast on a 1 to 10, this is a 2-3-part question. If you had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, what would it be, with 10 being the absolute best? Mia.
I would say we had an 8 because we have room to grow, but we definitely up there.
Nigga, 8 ain't much room left to grow.
It is definitely room to grow. What do you mean?
That means
I'm on my
you're
Kevin Samuels.
80% to where you want
That's
to
a B.
I'm on my Kevin Samuels. We can't be a 7. So
No, you can be a 7. I don't care what number you pick.
But no, I would say that, like I said, I would stick with an 8. I feel like we have some room to grow.
So you're 80% where you want to be, where you see yourself being.
80% as far as like putting out content, as far as being consistent, as far as those things, I feel like we're at 80%. There is room for us to grow. So, I'm giving us that space for us to grow.
Streets, 1 to 10.
I'm gonna say on a 1 to 10, probably a 7. Because it's a lucky number, and I feel like we do have an original idea, something that we came up with before podcasts were even a thing, and we brought it back just because the fans wanted us to come back. So we came back, and
The podcast been a thing for damn near 20
What
years.
happened is we did this 5 years ago on live. So this is when Facebook Live first became a thing, and we did this on live. So before there was a Red Talk table, there was Girl Talk with the Glow Gang, and this is what we were doing.
Jada got that shit from you.
She did.
We did.
I did it first.
We had
I did that shit
So you
first.
got some money.
we had a lineup of the show, like nothing changed. Like we did this, and it
Y'all
was
had a blue table.
no, like for real, honestly. So
We had guests standing behind us.
I listen to podcasts that have like over 300 episodes, and we only have 27, and we are like very consistent as far as just like the audio, doing it every week, uploading it every week, just being consistent. Where we have room to grow is really growing our audience, expanding it, more nationwide, and just really kind of getting that following behind us. Like that's really where we need. That's where our opportunity to grow is, and that's what we're working on right now. So
Shanice, 1 to 10.
That's what I would go with an 8 because a B. I'm giving us a B as well, just because we need to grow our audience, become more national, figure out all of the business side of doing the podcasting, and the financial side of it, how we can start reaping the benefits of all of that. So I'll give us a B.
Zach, what do you rate your podcast?
Like a 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, our content is absolutely amazing. Ain't nobody fucking with us as far as content. But as far as and we do pretty good numbers. But that's neither here nor there. We like a little.
All right, Zach.
That's nothing. But as far as the plan that I have in my mind and the way where I see us going, nigga, we ain't nowhere near there. We consistent with putting out the content. We consistent with how the show flows every week. Like it has a flow to it. Like when you come on, if you've been here before, you know what's going to happen.
Right.
We got catchphrases. We got repeat guests that love coming on.
You gonna have us on your show?
Say what?
Are you gonna have us on your show?
Y'all could have. I told Shanice, y'all could have been. Like that was the plan. You come here, y'all come on ours.
Okay.
Hey.
Clearly, she didn't tell you, but
Nope,
that,
I didn't get
you
the
know.
memo. That's backstage.
Yeah, she didn't tell you. It's okay. We had this conversation when she was down in Charlotte being a hussy.
Never. How dare you? I'm clutching my pearls.
She was out in these streets. You was outside that weekend.
And
First of all, let me
remember the
tell
conversation.
y'all, he got to take that statement back. He definitely got to take that back because he was trying to pawn me off on some African, and I had to let him know I wasn't here for it.
not the African prince. Wait a minute.
Like,
Hey.
you looking at your ass. Go get him, girl.
Hey, Ronnie, I was trying to put her off on Prince Hakeem.
Get that back.
Now.
Yo, I seen him looking at her ass. I was like, hey, that nigga got a Bentley.
Okay.
She was like, "Who? What? He looking at
No,
you?
she didn't. No, she didn't.
Ooh, what are you looking at? Your ass. Ooh."
I was not. I had to let him know, like, oh, that's nice, but I'm all set.
All right. Don't. Hey, man, don't miss your blessing.
You know what? All right.
My last question is.
Hold on, Ronnie.
Oh, my bad.
What you think we at?
I'll probably say maybe like a 5 or a 6, a 6 maybe. I think that the content is real strong. I think
the content is incredible.
I think the content is strong. I think the vibe is immaculate, but I do think that
as far as the business side, we got to get our shit together.
Areas that we need to work in is the consistency with going over the material, posting shit, like segments of the show. That's like the funny parts of the show. We talk almost every fucking day or every other day, and we'll be on the phone for 2 fucking hours, and we can't even put one clip on for 60 seconds. We pitiful. Absolutely the most. And because he got shit going on and I got shit going on.
Yeah.
It's hard to focus your time on the shit that's not bringing you the money, so to speak, right now.
Right,
so you got to do the other shit just off of sheer.
And we both got ADD.
Oh my God. I know I can't even manage to do shit on my own. And I got to motivate myself to do other shit. So the podcast shit is just like, you get on it, you really enjoy it, you love to do it, and then after you're off of it, you kind of, not that you forget about it, but you're kind of like, yeah, next week. We'll do it next week.
Yeah.
And then the funny thing about it is if you don't put the time in and the effort in now, then there won't be any money later. Right. Like somewhere there has to be a sacrifice. Right. So we want the money later. We got to do the things that it requires now.
Amen, Zach. You got a hot seat, Treese?
Yes.
What's your hot seat?
My hot seat question is the best sex partner that you had. Tell us why.
You talking to the fellas? Because I can't talk about it.
This is for Zack and Ronnie.
What type of punk shit is that?
Y'all bitches is answering too.
Hold on. on the Funny Hustle, we talk about whatever. That's just us, though. That's just how we operate. I don't know.
We talk about it too. I was being funny. Go ahead, answer the question, Zach.
I was so into what I was saying. I was so shocked by you not answering. What was the question again?
Who was your best sex partner? Not dropping names.
And why?
You don't have to say who or anything. Just the best sex partner.
Why were they your best?
All my sex is the best because I'm there. What are we talking about?
We're talking about the person. Why were they the best?
Think of who you had that was the best.
I mean, listen, man. It's always a good time in that bedroom. Different people bring different things to the, like, which one of your children is your favorite? You can't answer that.
Yes, no.
I can tell y'all in the backstage.
That's something totally different. Every bitch that you fuck is not the same. They're not giving the same in that bedroom. Stop acting.
That's a fact.
The thing about the bedroom is I don't require you to give the same. Long as you bring the pussy.
Oh, you like pillow princesses. Okay.
It's gonna be a good time.
Ronnie?
I'm dead.
As he sips his water. Yeah, make sure you think about it and say the right shit now.
Get it
I
right.
ain't gotta say the right shit.
Ronnie, take the approach I took so you don't have to say anyone specifically.
Oh, the best sex that I've ever had is with the woman I'm with now.
I knew you were gonna say that. That's what you. Yes. Applause for Ronnie, as you should.
Because it's the truth. It's the truth.
Yes. Are you gonna marry her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I proposed on Father's Day. I had proposed on Father's Day.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah. We got the little
to make him want to marry me.
Yeah, right. We've been through a lot over the last I've been with her for 9 years and just been through a lot. You know,
struggle.
Shit, you put her through the struggle, love. Now you want to marry her.
You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny? I didn't. I didn't. I'm not gonna say that I'm perfect because I'm by far not nowhere near perfect.
Oh, bitch, I am.
We can tell, Zach. We see it.
Our relationship isn't like it isn't horrible. I didn't, we've reached different pinnacles for sure, and that's it.
Well, congratulations. We here at the Glow Gang loves love. We love love.
We do.
We are at the point of the show where we do.
Wait a minute. You answer the question.
What's heavy on your playlist?
Y'all didn't.
You and Trees didn't answer the question. You're not about to put us out there in the streets and y'all don't answer
the question, so we don't gotta answer because y'all really didn't.
Y'all didn't answer the question. So that's
I answered the question.
I answered the question.
I answered it.
No, Zach, because you don't have some bad coochie.
You said that it's the person that you with right now.
I was there.
Say why,
it wasn't
Ronnie.
bad.
You didn't say why, Ronnie. You said it's the person who you with now, but you didn't say why. And I guess you don't want to talk about your chick and what she doing. So it's cool. I respect it.
I think that again, the energy's there, and that's all it really means.
I agree.
I mean, that's all it really matters. If you got good energy, I think the best sex.
If y'all got a good sexual chemistry,
if you have a good chemistry, if you really like somebody and y'all vibe, I think
the best sex that you're gonna have is with the person that you care the most about. I think that's what it is.
I agree, Ronnie.
That's a really great answer.
I'm gonna piggyback off of that answer. That's my answer as well. The best sex is with the person.
My answer is
best energy.
My answer is his answer.
I ain't no punk. The best sex I had is why it was the best sex because he be folding me like a pretzel.
That's a big ass pretzel.
Yes, it is.
It's like one of them pretzels from the circus. Go
ahead, Trees.
The best sex I've had is because they actually care about me coming and everything. And
yeah, they're a pleaser.
That's important.
Yeah. Kevin Gates.
They're an unselfish lover.
Very unselfish.
He's Kevin Gates. He fucked his cousin?
What?
No.
He just made that up.
We love unselfish lovers at the Glow Gang. We are here for that. And like I said, my best sex is with the person I have the best energy with. And it just be like that. So on to Black Business of the Week. Mine is my cousin. I'm wearing his shirt. He's a rapper. Don't fucking do that. His EP just came out. I fucking hate y'all. I'm not doing this show no more. Buy me out, somebody. His EP, short and sweet.
Look up, Ronnie. Look into the camera, Ronnie.
Yeah, that was such bad timing.
Horrible timing. Horrible timing.
Heavy on my playlist is Beyonce because my sister just dropped last week, and also heavy on my playlist. I was about to say, also heavy on my playlist is my cousin. I've been rocking his EP, so make sure y'all check it out.
What's his name? How can we check it out?
His name is Peaches, and I hate it here. You know what? I'm good.
Holy shit.
My name is Peaches, and I'd like to say.
Yo, my name is Peaches, and I'm the best other DJ want to fill my breath.
You, everybody.
Yes. Oh my God.
Oh shit.
I know that's right. Fuck it. Fuck it.
How do we find MC Peaches?
You can find him
Damn.
on all streaming platforms. Peaches with a Z.
Oh shit.
I'm not playing no more. I'm done.
Yeah.
No, because I'm about to hit in broadcast. So
It's done. Everybody's done. Okay.
Damn.
Oh
thank you
my
for
God.
tuning in.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. While everybody's giving a shout out, I like to give a shout out to a black business, which is Upstate Auto Care, located at 40 State Street, STACE. If you want a good finance car, an affordable car for your kid or for yourself, if you're on an Uber, et cetera, we got a wonderful financing program. Make sure you come on down to 40 State Street, STACE, Suite A, Rochester, New York, 14612. Make sure you choose the right dealer, not the wrong car.
Nice.
Period.
Gang.
Go ahead. Then while you at it, Ronnie, what's heavy on your playlist?
Peaches.
Miss Peaches, the fuck?
My name is Peaches, and I'd like to say.
What's heavy on my playlist is my favorite CD, probably my favorite CD of all time, which is Anthony Hamilton, Coming From Where I'm From.
Yes.
I think that's like the best CD on earth.
That's a good one.
Yes, I love Anthony.
All right, Zach, what's your black business for the week?
My black business, located at 40 State Street.
Yeah.
Upstate Auto Care.
Okay.
All right.
Remember, pick the right dealer, not the wrong car.
Oh, not to mention, excuse me, to Giles Barber Lounge.
Okay.
Make sure you come and get your hair cut. Make sure you get your private one-on-one suite haircuts in a suite, excuse me.
Ooh.
Make sure you come on down and get groomed the right way. I'm located at 2005 Lyle Avenue, located in the Stonegate Plaza. That's it.
I'm sending my son before he go back to school.
Sorry, I'm good.
There you go.
When you fly back in town, I'm gonna tell him come check you out.
There you go.
Also, if you need any graphics, the best graphic designer on the East Coast, my man Teddy Conyers, AG Media, aka the Flyer King.
Okay.
He is the fucking GOAT when it comes to graphics, when it comes to websites, anything graphic related. He is the GOAT.
Teddy Conyers. Okay.
What's
Your
happening on
designer
your
ain't shit
playlist,
compared
Zach?
to Teddy.
What you
Do
listening on
us
your
a favor, get your graphic from AG Media.
What you
What's
listening
on your
to,
playlist, Zach?
Man, I listen to a bunch of shit, right? Before I came into the house, oddly, I don't even know how I got on that. I was listening to this before your time, young girls. I was listening to Public Enemy,
yes.
and I don't even know why. I just was.
Yes. I can't name a song.
Rebel Without a Pause.
Fuck the Police. Is that?
Welcome to the Terror Dome. No, that's NWA love.
Oh, shit.
No, I was like, dang.
Yeah. See, just like I didn't know all the little R&B niggas y'all talking about. Y'all know this real hip hop. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
You didn't say listening to hip hop to Reasonable Doubt. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's crazy. So you didn't listen to hip hop until '96?
What is my Trees?
She's like, yeah. As a
Damn.
matter of fact, yes.
All right, my black business, where we're talking about, you
Oh
know,
my God.
flyers and things of that nature, is a cinematographer. He can do your videos. Kyan Ashford, he's in Rochester, and he does really good, like videos, promos. I'm actually going to be trying to reach out to him to get something done for the podcast here soon.
You should.
Yes, Rochester's own. We want to get a little commercial popping. I can't wait.
Yes,
And,
yes.
heavy on my
Kyron is dope. Kyron is dope. He's
that
dope.
new K camp is definitely lit.
I'm gonna give y'all some advice. And I've been telling Ronnie for about, I don't know, 2 months that we need to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Take the dopest part or a nice part, whether it's funny, whether it's insightful, of this podcast, this one today. Because you're never gonna have a better podcast than this. This is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Chop that shit up into a 5-minute clip, a 6-minute clip.
Not even.
Put that shit out there.
Not even just
Yeah,
a
we're
1 minute
definitely
clip.
gonna take that suggestion.
Yes, it
Because
will
this was dope. We
lit,
definitely
for sure.
had a really good time.
I had a good time with y'all. I just see
Okay,
y'all not
so
used to going the long mile. Y'all zoning out. Like we be
my
2 hours in our sleep. Go ahead and do what y'all got
my
to do.
black business
Get the
for
kids.
is going to be Respect My Kicks. They just opened up sneaker store, One Sumner Park, Rochester, New York. Respect My Kicks.
Okay.
And heavy on my playlist is Ja Rule. Shut up, don't nobody say nothing.
Good bye.
I fucks with Ja. I just did a concert with Ja Rule.
Like he has some good shit.
He has some amazing
He has
shit.
some
I'm not
good
gonna hold you.
shit.
His verses was good.
So that's
All
me.
right, Ja Rule.
Well,
So we appreciate you guys, Zach and Ronnie. We really had a good time.
thank
Of
you guys
course
for
you did.
coming on the show. Let us know when we gonna pull up on y'all show, what day of the week, so we can be ready.
So
Just
I
so
can
the
see
people
on
know,
my
they can catch
rider.
us on Facebook Live every Tuesday, 10 p.m.
10
Oh, damn,
p.m.
I be in the
Oh,
bed.
yeah.
Bunny Hustle Podcast.
Okay.
Period. Check them out, guys.
Well,
Thank you guys for coming on. We love
No
y'all. We love
problem.
y'all.
Gang, gang.
Gang.
Gang. All right, guys. This was a great episode, and I will be talking to you bitches backstage about laughing at my cousin. But thank you guys for tuning in. You can find me on IG. I am the #1 Mia, and then you can find me on Twitter at Mia the Stallion. Make sure you follow me, like and subscribe to our page on YouTube and also on IG.
All right, my name is Latrice, and if you want to watch us live on Wednesdays, 8 p.m. most weeks, because we don't go live every week, follow me. My name, excuse me, is Latrice Slade, and then you can also follow me on Instagram, Glow Gang OG. And
You know I love y'all for loving us. You can find me on Facebook, Shanice Williams. You can find me on Snapchat, Shake It Fast 007, and on IG, Shanice L.W. Look out for the TikTok because they on me. We gonna get it together. We love y'all.
hey.
Mic check 1, mic check 2. Is this mic on? Yeah, it's the one and only, your girl's favorite, DJ E-Money. And you're listening to the Glow Gang with Latrice, Mia, and Shanice. You know what that means?